Students, before we start this project, I want to give you a quick review before we do it together as a class. Now, we're going to cite the sources that we work on today. One of the sites that I really like for geography is the CIA World Factbook. This will give you lots of information about the countries that you're studying this year in seventh grade. One thing about this website is that it has the title of the website, the title of the article. It has the dates that the websites are updated, which would be the published date. But if you look closely, you often cannot find an author. Remember, that will be missing when we work on our citations. Now, as a review, when you go to Google Docs, you will click on Tools. Google Citations is a tool that you will use to cite your sources. So when you click on Tools, you're going to go down to Citations. We are always going to work in MLA as long as you are in middle school and high school. You're going to add your citation source every time you want to do this. Now, we know that the CIA World Factbook is not a book. It is from a website. We got it from a website. How did we access this? Well, from a website. That's our only option. And we want to search with our URL. So we're going to go back to our website, highlight our URL, and we're going to copy this. You can use your Control C or your two-fingered copy. Go back to your document and go ahead and click paste for URL and hit search. Remember, if you cite manually, that means doing it all yourself. So we'll hit search. Now on here, we have a couple of things missing: the published year and our contributors, which also is a fancy word for our authors. So let's go ahead and continue. We know right away that we're going to have to enter a couple of things. Let's hit continue. So instead of having an author, which we already know is not there, we're going to change it to a corporation. Let's go back to our article and see who is our corporation. Well, we know right away it's the CIA, which is a little bit exciting, right? The CIA is putting this on. So definitely they know something about Guatemala, I would say. So let's put CIA. The title of the article, this says it's photos of Guatemala. I would say that's not the title. What they're pulling out is the biggest words that they can find. I would say the title is probably just Guatemala. So when you go over here, I would edit the title to what you think it is. I would just say Guatemala. Is the website title CIA? Let's go back here. I think the website title is the World Factbook. So I'm going to change that here. So you may have to do a little editing to your citation. Now, if you remember from last year, those of you who had me, you only have to do the blue starred ones. So publisher doesn't have a blue star, so let's skip it. Published day, published month, published year. Let's go back. We saw a date on here, didn't we? Well, the published year, it was last updated in 2023. Now, if you wanted to add the day, the 18th of September, you certainly could, but really all it needed was 2023. The access day was today. Everything else looks like it's filled in great. Now we're going to add our citation source. Excellent. Our citation source is here already. Now we don't want to insert our works cited until we're ready to add all of the sources that we've used for our project, because we want them in alphabetical order. So if you add them now, you won't be able to alphabetize all of your works cited. Okay, this is just a brief introduction, and then we'll work on them together as a class. Thank you so much for your time.